Welcome, everybody, to my first series. I guess you could call it podcast thingy. I just wanted to introduce you to our favorite toaster from the shoujo, Zentreya.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So, how's your day so far, Zen?
Hot. Texas. Weather. Sucks.
Yeah, I can imagine. Same here as well at Cali. Alright.
Oh, you're just as bad then.
Yep. I have like tons of fans right now towards me, plus a lot of water on me, so I'm good.
Are you pouring like a bucket of water on you?
Nah. I'm not that desperate.
I mean, that sounds like fun though.
Yeah, true. Alrighty then, let's just get to the questions, shall we? What is your favorite memory, streaming or IRL?
Doing the first big charity event. I believe we raised 40-something 1,000.
Yeah.
40,000 something.
Yeah, I think it was 46K, I believe. Around that, if I remember correctly.
It was up there for the first big charity thing. It was really awesome to get a chance to do that.
Hell yeah. Is there someone that you always wanted to collab with?
Oh, that's a bit of a tough one at the moment, because I've collabed with so many people at this point. I wouldn't say maybe a collab, but maybe like some kind of talk with either Keanu Reeves or Jack Black, just to get to know them on a personal level a little bit more about them. Because we like only see what goes on the outside. So it would just be really cool. Just seems like it would be a really cool idea, since we always see them from the outside. But just a little bit more about them.
How did you feel when you were interviewed by Anthony Padilla?
It was quite the leap from my current position. I actually had to do a double check to make sure that the person they really wanted was me, over the others. Since
okay.
you know the others bring a lot more to the table, and you know, I'm kind of like the weird one, so it definitely caught me off guard a lot. But it was a huge opportunity, and it was really cool, being able to do something that crazy.
If you weren't in this profession, what would you be doing?
Probably still working retail. I wouldn't really have much of a choice.
When will the horror podcast start? Because you mentioned about that.
Oh, I think we're aiming for September.
September. Nice.
Possibly a little late September start. Yeah.
Cool.
Got
So
that
you're gonna have
background. Just need to grab the people and some info.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was wondering about that. I was like, when will this podcast even start and stuff?
No, yeah, it's in the works. It was
cool.
thought of, and it would be better to start near the beginning of October, almost, to hype up Shocktober.
Yeah, and I hope the horror podcast goes well.
I am extremely excited for it. I love paranormal stuff, cryptozoology, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I can
just
tell.
fun.
Actually, this reminds me of something. I don't know if you remember this, but during one of the not on stream but off stream, you showed us a video about this guy was, I guess, the only person alone in this city, I guess. And you thought it was fucking real. And we had to call you out for that because of the time, the year.
It was pretty freaking bizarre though.
Then they could easily fake
It
that.
was some incredible editing.
Yeah,
That
I
is
can't
for
blame
sure.
you on that.
That's I guess what caught me off guard was just the emptiness.
Yeah,
and how much
'cause-
work would go into like all that?
Yeah, I can imagine because during college I was majoring in films, and we had to do that something similar to that. So at a museum, we had to ask the owner to film there. So that's how it is usually when it comes to filming stuff. You had to ask the person if we could film there. So that's how that person would have asked the owner of the stadium, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was just really crazy. All right, was debunked. promptly.
Yep. Now you know, Zen. When will the manga come out? And are you gonna be writing that manga, or Mary's gonna help you out with that manga as well?
That's going to be a personal project. We are currently in the works for getting the storyline.
Ah, okay.
We almost got it. And the
Hey.
artist is going to begin working soon as well.
Nice. Do you have like some type of timeline of when the manga will be done?
No timeline.
Ah, okay.
That's where we're just barely starting.
Alright, nice.
So that's the first part.
Yeah, I can imagine, because you gotta get the beginning, the middle, and the ending of the storyline.
Yeah. It's going to go for quite a while though, from what I know.
Is it gonna be like just like multiple mangas?
It is, yes. Volume 1, Volume 2, etc.
Oh, hell yeah. Can't wait for it to come out.
Very excited. I think people are probably going to be asking about the genre. It's going to be romance, drama, and comedy.
Ooh. I know that you've been asked a lot about this, but I might as well ask this question. When will you finish Donkey Kong Country?
I go on vacation next week. So maybe try to do that before then.
I was gonna ask after vacation, but you already answered that.
Yeah, I could probably try and shoot for either Monday or Tuesday.
So when you play it, you're not gonna rage quit, right?
Next question.
Oh my god. Alrighty, the next question. If you could meet anyone in the world, alive or dead, who would it be?
I would have to say my mom. Just so you know. I can show her I'm doing and what I've done, and it's just so you know we can mend things and just make things right. That would be such a really awesome thing to do. And, show her. This is absolutely wonderful. Hilarious community we've built. It would be really cool. Who I would choose to bring back.
Yeah, I know right now that your mom up there is very proud of you for what you accomplished these years.
Most likely to be mad at me for not taking breaks, as per usual.
Yep. That's what you always do. You just keep on working, but you don't take breaks.
Yeah, that's why I need that vacation. It's been a long time.
Yeah, that's good that you're taking a break.
Excited.
Now you could go to your cabin.
Yep.
What are some of your favorite outfits? And don't say all of them.
My favorite outfits.
Yes.
I still regardless, I think the coolest one still fits towards Cyber Zen. I think just the whole idea of just being a badass cyborg. With all these crazy tech and giant sword. All these crazy animations. I think that's still my favorite one. In terms of just sheer coolness. I mean, if I'm going for like something that I would be more myself, that would be the upcoming one.
Oh.
To be honest.
Same here. I like the Cyborg Zen outfit as well. It's one of the top tier
it's so
outfits.
Cool.
Has there been a weird comment or message that has been stuck into your head?
A weird comment or message?
Yeah, that you've gotten.
Probably the dick pic. I can't really say what. What's happening going on in the picture? I will just say, yeah. Did need to really see that. Did not.
Oh my god. If I seen those dick pics, I'll just block them right away.
You need Jesus, that's what you need.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
For traveling, if I was to visit one place one time, I would go to the Japan countryside. If we're talking about like staying, probably like in the Bahamas or something. The crystal clear oceans, on the beach, it's just hearing the ocean and just seeing such a wonderful, beautiful sight with no lights in the sky. That would be, like, really awesome.
Yeah, same here. I would love to go to Japan one day, just to see everything from the cultural side.
I plan on going soon. I am a huge, what is it? Big fan of like the countrysides of like countries, especially Japan since a lot of their temples and stuff and monasteries are out there. It just looks absolutely gorgeous out there.
Yeah, they're nice, especially from the IRL streams.
Yeah,
Also, Zen, I know that you don't have a 7-Eleven near you, right?
yeah, no.
Okay, so one day, Zen.
I don't know
if
if there's a 711 in Texas.
Oh, man, that sucks.
I think the nearest one is like a couple hours away from me. Maybe like an hour?
Ooh, an hour. Yikes.
So maybe I'll drive over just to try the slushy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's worth it. Why did you choose me as an editor?
Because you got the job done, you were available quite a bit, and I am very familiar with you and your work ethic. Epic. I know you work very hard. And I do see that you are very in touch with the community, which is always a good thing. You listen to what the community usually is asking, talking about. You're very in touch. And that's always a huge thing too. You've been my editor for about, gosh, 3 years now.
Yeah, 3 years. Soon to be 4 years.
Crazy stuff.
Yep. And I still will be your editor until whenever you're done with your VTuber journey. So you can't get rid of me. Never.
Well then we got quite a few more years ahead of us.
So it's gonna
hang
be
on tight.
Yep. So we're going to be here until our super old years.
70-year-old VTuber.
Oh God. 70-year-old
Let's go.
VTuber. Also, yeah. I just remember now.
Yeah,
Isn't there an older VTuber? If I'm correct about that.
yes, there is. It's in Japan. She is VTuber. She is, I believe, 70. And she usually just talks about her past and stuff like that.
Sounds interesting.
She's a sweet little old lady though, from what I remember.
Yeah, I might have to check her out. When will we have the roast of Zentreya?
After my vacation so I don't lose my fucking mind.
Can I be part of that?
I'll think about it.
Favorite Sonic character and why?
I probably have to go with like Shadow.
So the edgelord himself.
Just because it's really fucking hilarious for some of the fucking memes that have originated from him. But I also just think he's really cool.
Yeah, same here. I think he's cool as well.
He's more brutal.
I'm just gonna suggest here, but you should play the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
I was thinking about doing that pretty soon. I think it would just be really cool. Funny.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Hedgehog with a gun. Perfection.
Okay, what made you be obsessed with beagles?
I really love the ears and the way they do their little posing when they sniff something out. And little did you know, once a bigger catches a scent, they go crazy. Their nose hits the floor, and they drag it across whatever that scent is on. It's really funny. And they just are making so many funny noises. But, good lord, can they howl and bark? That you need to be ready for that. And lots of shedding. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But they're really sweet dogs, honestly. If you're getting a beagle, just know what you're getting into. They are hunting dogs though. So be ready for birds to be eaten. Or I guess like any type of smaller wildlife. That they're hunting dogs. It's in their blood. Instinctive.
Where did the geckos come from?
Are we talking about like story-wise or creation-wise?
Creation-wise.
Creation-wise, it was a spur-of-a-moment idea for an April Fool's joke. Couple years ago. Because I believe some people were mentioning that I was sort of like a gecko when I was in my dragon form. And I thought to myself this would be like a really funny idea to bounce off of for a gag. And I wasn't expecting the reception to be so overwhelming for it. And then it kind of just took off from there.
From a joke and now into a community thing. Now you're gonna have a figure of the geckos very soonish.
I know that's very crazy to think it got that far. And stories and stuff like that.
Now they're part of the lore.
I didn't picture that becoming such a main thing for the channel.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Why do you have this big truck and when you never really go anywhere?
I do go places. I usually once I end the stream I will usually head out for like an hour or 2 hours. Just to go out. Get some food. Drive around. Listen to some music. Have the dogs in the back. Looking around outside. You know I do. Try to get out. And sometimes I'll go out in the mornings too, to get breakfast. Or if in general I just need to go out and do some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. Just go out when I need a break for editing some videos and stuff.
It's not good to be cooped up in your room for too long.
Yeah.
It does start affecting your mental health.
What's your favorite type of tacos?
I usually go for what is it? Huevo rancheros. I usually go for that in my tacos.
Those are pretty bomb.
It's really good. I prefer that. Or just the normal potato, egg and cheese.
Yeah, for me, I just usually go with asadas.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's my usually go-to.
That's good.
Which VTubers do you look up to?
I've pretty much always said this before and said it again. Definitely Mouse. Iron Mouse. She always seems to be doing stuff that's usually sometimes a bit much for her. But she never lets it get to her. And she's got that drive to keep going. It's really cool to see. And I think also lately, I do have to give some credit to Selen. She's got an incredibly driven work ethic to get as much as she can get done, but also being able to make sure everybody's having a wonderful time. And that's her whole goal, is just to be friends with lots of people and lots of fun, but still getting all that work done. It's really, really just two passionate people in the industry.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better than myself. You say that you're smart on your streams, so let's test it out with some questions, if you're ready.
Sure.
What's heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stones?
That depends on how much each one weighs.
Okay, if it's 1 pound,
then they would probably equal out.
How many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve as a president? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. What's the national capital?
I know my history. Wouldn't that be Washington, D.C.?
You're running a race, and you pass a person who's in second place. What place are you in now?
You would be second place then.
Question.
You didn't pass the person at first.
Yep, exactly. How do you spell top?
How do you spell top?
Yes.
T-O-P?
Okay. Say top 2 times.
Top, top.
Now 3 times.
Top, top, top.
Alright, now 4 times.
I feel like this is up to something that I'm not aware of. Is this a joke?
Just say tops 4 times.
Top, 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 top.
Okay. What did you do on the green light?
Go.
Oof, I thought I was going to get you on that one, but you got it.
That was weird. What the fuck?
Yeah, because on that last question, if you said stop, it would have confused you.
Your brain is continuously saying top.
Yeah, exactly. Also, then you did get a wrong answer for one of those questions.
And if I remember,
go on.
What was wrong?
Okay, it was question number 2. It was how many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve as a president? 1 or 2? But he was never a president.
Oh, I was thinking of freaking. Oh. There's another one who's named Benjamin too. Damn it. I keep forgetting about the last name. Well played.
So, since I've been asking you so many questions about you, why don't we just switch it up a little bit? How about you ask me some questions?
Me asking you some questions?
Yes. Just to switch it up a bit.
What is the highest point on our planet?
I forgot all those shit.
It's Mount Everest.
Okay, noted. Mount Everest,
What is the capital of New York?
New York. Is this gonna be fucking questions about
Next question.
historic and stuff?
No, of course not.
Uh-huh.
What is the color you will get when you mix red and blue?
Purple.
Okay. Next question. What weighs more, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
They're both the same weight.
Yeah. Next question. How do you spell I?
Then I'm not gonna fall for that trick.
Just spell it.
E-Y-E.
How do you spell I?
E-Y-E.
Try again.
You said I.
No. Try
Are
again.
you just saying the letter I?
A few moments later.
Fucking
So
trick.
you got 2 questions wrong. By the way,
I know, the first one was Mount Everest. That's one of them.
the capital of New York is Albany. Mount in verse 2.
Oh, I thought it was New York.
Yeah, Mount Everest is okay. So you got 3 wrong, actually. So Mount Everest for the first one. Albany is the capital of New York. Then you got that last one wrong. It's literally just I.
I said the letter I during that time.
How does this make you feel?
How does it make you feel?
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be some
no, you
question.
got more questions wrong than me.
I thought the question is gonna be more about other things besides fucking school stuff.
Listen, education is important. Study. I didn't
Then
get
are
this
we-
far. Without education,
So my degree on film was for nothing then. Hello, it's me, Future Razor. So, a gaming segment in this part, but when I was trying to render the gameplay file, this happened right here, as you can see. So, I don't know how it got corrupted, so I lost that footage. But you're able to hear the rest of the audio on what happened after the game, so at least you get to hear what happened. So, hope you enjoyed that part.
did I just come back from a fucking 5 o'clock and 1 o'clock? Razor.
Yes, you did. But who
Good.
got more wins?
Good.
But who got more wins then? Who
No.
got more wins? Yeah, who got more wins?
There's no recovering from that, Razor.
No,
There's no recovering from a game you should have.
No, Zen.
You should have won that.
But
That tops every single thing you just did.
I know. But tell me, who has more
So
more
that
wins?
actually lets me win good games though.
Yeah, it was actually a good game. Not gonna lie.
But I
Good
actually
game.
won this entire thing because of that.
No, you did not, Zen.
Yep.
Nope.
Alright, 100% dead. Stay mad.
Zen, you're just saying that because you didn't win many games as I did.
I literally won like 2 games. You won 3.
No, I won
And
more
then
than
I
3
won
games.
that last one. Like, literally with a comeback.
Yeah, comeback, but
You can't. Ever.
No, Zen.
You
I had the
can't
most wins.
recover from that.
No, you can't recover.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Yeah, you don't make the rules, but I make the rules. So I say I have more
It's
wins
unanimous. If you can't beat somebody you've already literally destroyed, you automatically lose.
than you. No, Zen, there's no
That's
logic
the
on that.
rules of the game.
There's no logic on that. Do you actually know how to cook, or do you just have TV dinner and takeout? Because we never
Yes,
heard you
I
actually
do.
cook.
What the fuck?
What do you cook?
I do. There's this weird misconception. I cook burgers. I make custom dishes of chicken Alfredo with different spices. Sometimes with crumbles of chicken or fried chicken. I will sometimes make a steak, or sometimes I will cook a linguine. Maybe occasionally I will do a dish of, what is it? Lasagna? And on the side, I usually have other specialty dishes like stuffed potato, stuffed shells. I have a long list of stuff I can cook. It's just a huge misconception of me not being able to cook.
Yeah, but we never see the cooking.
I don't need people literally roasting me about my plates all the time.
Yeah, your paper plates.
I used it like 1 or 2 times. And then I don't need
Use
to
it.
hear the end of that after using even a normal plate.
If you had to tell your past self something, knowing what you know now, what would you tell them?
Don't be afraid to talk to people. I wasn't very much an open person back then. And then I kind of just pushed myself to be more, I guess, more open. More friendlier, I guess, with others, instead of, you know, being closed off and having just a tiny group of friends. Now I have hundreds.
I would take that same advice as well. If I didn't like talk, like I think 2019, if I hadn't like DM you my, I guess you could call it portfolio, I wouldn't be here with this community.
It is a crazy community,
Yes, it is. That you built.
and I'm very happy to be a part of it, and that you are a part of it as well.
Thanks, then. Who is the stinkiest among your friends and why?
Because she always talks shit. Haruka. 100%. Like 110%? It's not even up for debate. Next question.
I knew you would say that. I knew it. Tell me, why did you stick your hand on a mail? Like, why did you put your hand on mail?
Are you talking about dipping my hands in the mayo jar?
Yes, that.
I mean, this was when I was a kid, so I had a weird obsession with mayo. Like I liked it a lot on like sandwiches, burgers. I don't know, it was like always super sweet to me for some reason. Nowadays I don't really eat that much meal with my food. So don't worry, that's kind of gone.
Yeah. I thought it was like right now, this present time that you were doing it.
Oh fuck no. That's girl GM.
Yeah,
Luna,
it would be.
that's
Yeah,
all
it
her.
would be. Yeah, it would be her. I can see that. I know you said that on Twitter that I believe you buy cones at the ice cream store. Why do you do that?
I like the way comments taste. Fuck you. Next question.
Then you could just buy the cones at stores. You don't need to go to the ice cream store. You know that, right?
I don't want to.
I'm gonna switch up something really quick. So I'm gonna go over some of your tweets here. I want you to answer this tweet right here.
Next question.
Okay, the next tweet, I'll bring it up. I'll bring another tweet up then. All right, answer that one. Is it both?
Maybe one more question.
All right. You say that you're not a furry, correct?
Where is this going?
Just answer the question.
I refuse to comment.
Oh, okay, you refuse to answer? All right. What about this then? This tweet right here.
Alright, that's the end of this fucking freaking interview. Fuck
no,
this.
Zen.
Fox
No,
say.
No, Zen. No.
Nope. Adios.
Zen. No, Zen, no.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Eventually.
Welcome back, Zen.
What do you want?
So I have one last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully either doing this, or helping others do this, and reaching their dreams. I would love to keep doing this for another few years. That would be very nice. Not ready for retirement just yet.
Hell
I
yeah.
still have a couple more years than me, I think.
Well, if you have a couple more years, then I guess I have a couple more years to stick around.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Since every question has been answered, so I want to ask, since I do not have an outro for this, so if we can together do your outro streams.
Oh sure. Alright. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had a wonderful time with us. As always, stay safe. Stay awesome. Stay strong. And there's always rock on. Adios.
Adios, muchachos.